Welcome back to another episode of the Harrogate Town RTG career mode here on FC25, where today we start in 15th in the Premier League after the first 4 games of the season, where we've lost now, three? Yeah, we've lost 3. We've only won 1 game so far this season in the Premier League, and it's actually been the 1 game that we played against Aston Villa. We lost against Man City 4-3, which we came back and crawled back into that game, but then Erling Haaland, I believe, scored that 4th and winning goal. We lost to Leeds United. We lost to Nottingham Forest. We ended last episode with the first game of the Champions League phase, which was a loss against PSG. We have Liverpool to start things off here. We have Napoli in the Champions League as well. And then, honestly, I don't know where I'll go from there after that. We'll see what happens. But first off, it is Liverpool in the league. All right, we need to get back to winning ways here today. Lewis Miley into Sonny Cox. It splits to the defenders, and Sonny Cox scores the first goal of the day. 1-0 for Fatawu. Instant reply. 1-1. Third off over the top for Costalos, actually down to Tyreek George, and Tyreek George will lose the ball. Cross comes in. It's dealt with initially. Why is it? I guess it's a home game. The crowd is dead. Costalos, I say that as soon as they get loud. Lewis Miley into Sonny Cox. And Sonny Cox now down the wing. Sonny Cox, can he find Tyreek George? The answer is no. Narrow. And in fact, Tyreek George is going to get called for a foul. Emery, Costalos to take the lead right before the break. And Costalos on the score sheet. Harrogate Town 2, Liverpool 1 right before the halftime break here. Scalini, Melier, Scalon, off target. George, Emery, Lewis Miley. Oh, you got to hit that first time, Lewis. It doesn't matter. It still goes in. 3-1 for Harrogate Town. We're getting back to a winning way here. Can't say winning ways. We've only won 1 game this whole season long. But this could be an important win against the top side. Sonny Cox into Costalos, just put it into space, and Costalos will go to make it 4. It's saved as Kadashas crossed in, can't find Sonny Cox. Carrot sauce crossed in, Costalos, carrot sauce into Costalos. It's 4-1. Harrogate Town running riot here. Kadasas, Lewis Miley. We're just kind of time wasting here at this point. It's Corbin who comes on mysteriously, unless I actually sub them on. Cross comes in for Sonny, and Sonny Cox is offside. Melier and Meyer gets a consolation goal there for Liverpool to make it 4-2. They won't do much with that, but, I mean, they'll help out their goal difference, I guess, essentially. But that's about it. A 4-2 win here against Liverpool on opening day. We move on to the Carabao Cup game here against Watford up next. And so we go back to the old formation here for the FA Cup, for the Carabao Cup game here. And it's a completely rotated team besides 1 player, and that is Josh, because, well, Messier is just too tired. And I guess Vuskovic is not rotated as well, because that's because we don't have 2 backup center backs. That's on me. But Kalashki, Irakunda, Waneri is in front 3, Kadashas, Land, and Stryjorkins in the midfield. Paris, Vinloff, Vuskovic, Josh, Corbin. We will simulate through this game. Jump in if need be. Go to that 2-striker formation if need be. But hopefully we can get the win over the line and move on to the next round of the cup competition here. Waneri opens it up 1-0. Ethan Waneri gets his second, makes it 2-0. And Ethan Waneri braces all it took and all that's happened. A 2-0 win. We're into the next round of the Carabao Cup. And here we go. Harrogate Town versus Brighton. We are back in the Prem. We looking to go back-to-back wins for the first time this season long here. See what happens. George, Emery into Lewis Miley. Back to Emery. Out wide for George. George crossed in. Sonny Cox is there on his left foot. It's a weak attempt. Cleared away, but only far as to George, who heads it straight down. Lewis Hall gets the ball back, and we recycle. George, dirt off, cross comes in, Costalos on the volley, saved by the keeper. Diaby, Sarmiento, a tackle there by Lewis Hall, win the ball back. It's still with Brighton here. The shot comes in and hits the post and out by Vuskovic, but not out by Lewis Hall. And 10 now. Sarmiento, Diaby, first time effort is blocked, second time effort save. Reed clears it with his foot. He just boots it up the field. It's all Brighton at the moment. Joao Neves, Diaby. Intercepted by Gels, cleared up the field by Gels, but again, down to a Brighton player. Diaby again on the ball. Diaby shoots from distance, Restes saves. Can we breathe a second? Sarmiento gets taken out by Gels. It won't be a red card, but it will be a yellow at least. And he is under the cost for the rest of the game. Dirt off. Kostelos is possibly in behind here. He gets a strike off, and of course he scores. Kostelos against the run of play completely makes it 1-0 for Harrogate Town. Durdov scores from an impossible angle. He makes it 2-0. I mean, how's he managed to squeeze this one in here? I thought it was just going to come off the keeper. Comes past the keeper. The defender overran it. Was not expecting that little cut back there. And he just curls it past the keeper into the back of net, 2-0. And Platt is in behind. Saved by Restes, out for a corner. Platt, Sukic. Sukic shot is blocked. It'll fall for Gomez. They don't let him play it out. It's halftime, up 2-0 here against the Seagulls against the run of play fashion. Smash and grab here. Platt is in behind and gets one back early into the second half. Here is 2-1. Dirt off into Sonny. Sonny into Kostelos. And Kostelos on his left foot. It goes underneath the keeper, and we restore the 2-goal lead quickly back as well. And Kostelos is leading the battle between the striker partnership here between him and Cox. I mean, Kostelos has been on fire to start. I mean, they've both been on fire, but Kostelos has been scoring most of the goals. But that shot wasn't the best of shots, honestly. He kind of got lucky. The keeper went a little high and not down low. When he went low, a little closer to the ground there, the keeper saves it. That's going to be a pin. That's going to be a pin. We take out, Vuskovic takes out Joao Neves possibly, somebody in the box. No, he takes out Platt. I hit square instead of circle to try and like stab at the ball. And it takes him out from behind. And it's a penalty for Brighton to cut the lead to 1 again. He hits the post and misses. The rebound comes in. It's saved by Restes. So the fact that dived the wrong way actually worked out in our favor. Dirt off. Jelch. And Kostelos is in behind. And Mr. Kostelos to, oh my lord. Okay, well he cannot traveler it is what I'm learning. See, why do our center backs? Karasas is going to come on at center mid. We are going to force him there at midfield. And then Ethan Wineri on the right-hand side. Lewis Miley. Kostelos. Carrot sauce. Fake shot. Finds no one. Kostelos wins it back and falls to Sonny Cox. His shot is blocked. And the clearance is only as far as to Ethan Wineri. His shot is saved and it will stay in bounds thanks to George. Referee, that's a foul near the edge of the box. It will be essentially a short corner here. Garcia down the right-hand side. Garcia. De Kuiper. Joao Neves. Gomez. Platt. Stopped by Vuskovic. Not properly cleared. And Platt will get it back and find the back end net. 3-2. Platt for the equalizer. 3-3. Brighton are going to get a point out of this game. It's Napoli. Oh, my lord. Kick clash beyond belief. It's Napoli versus Harrogate Town in the Champions League. And this, I mean, the kick clash is bad for you. Vinicius Jr. at Napoli. What the heck? One change. That's Jayorkin starting instead of Lewis Miley. Tushimeni. Manu Kone. Tushimeni. Simons. I don't know what's happening in the midfield there, but the shot comes in. It's saved. Kuleveski gives it back to Simons, who runs it out of bounds for a goal kick. Vinicius Jr. is at Napoli. That is Yeah, he thought he dealt with racism in Spain. Okay. George. Can you find Costalos? Comes in. Costalos with the acrobatic is stopped. It's George. Or that's Sonny Cox there. Sonny Cox on the rebound. Finds Costalos. He'll lay it off for Reed. Okay, then. I want to Stryorkins. We do get Stryorkins eventually. Out wide for Tyreek. Tyreek George. He has to get that cross in. He does. It's headed away. Zai Emery can't get on the volley cleanly. It's deflected. It's Costalos is saved. This kick clash is a little bit of a headache here. Simmons, 1-0 Napoli. They've been trotting on it. They get that goal. Zai Emery into Costalos, and Costalos is in behind. He has Sonny Cox. He takes it himself, and Costalos finds that back of the net. It's 1-1. We draw a level here against Napoli as we go through the barrier. George wins the ball back off of William Saliba, and George now into Costalos. He takes the lead. This is kind of a, I don't know about super team, but it's a very strong team for Napoli. Tushimeni, Vinicius Jr. I'm assuming their striker is a high overall at Simmons. There's Saliba in the back net, Unai Simon in the keeper. It's definitely strong for sure. Ain't Nori at left back, can't be that bad. But we go into halftime up 2-1 here thanks to a Costalos brace in quick fashion. And Vinicius Jr. who uses pace. This is essentially turning on to a 4-on-3 here. It's Vinicius into Simmons. And Simmons shoots from distance. Saved by Restes out for a corner. Oh, Vinicius Jr. could be through here. Vinicius, oh, he actually is going to be through as well. That slide was horrific. And Vinicius Jr. to draw a level here. Vinicius saved by Restes. The keeper comes up massively here. George, Costalos, Sonny Cox to essentially seal the deal. Shot is muffled, but that might be the deal sealed anyway. I said that last time against Brighton, and we ended up drawing. So let's keep it on the front pedal here. Referee blows his whistle about now. And that is game over. Harrogate Town will win their second league phase game here against Napoli. A narrow 2-1 win. And again, everything happening in the first half, nothing in the second half here. And we end the episode in mid-table here. Arsenal is down in 13th. Leading the league is Manchester City after a 6-game perfect streak here. They've only conceded 6 goals, so conceding a goal a game at this point here, we are 11 points behind them. They will slip up eventually. They won't win every single game. They might not lose every game, or they might not lose a game, but they definitely won't win. When we come back, we'll have Man United. We'll have the other side of Manchester. We'll also have Brighton again in the cup. We'll look to redo that 3-3 draw and more Champions League action as well. We'll see what happens there. I'll see y'all there. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.